Life is not about luck or shortcuts. It is about effort, persistence, and resilience. Many people dream of success, but only a few achieve it. Why? Because success is not about talent alone. It is about the willingness to work harder than anyone else. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Throughout history, some of the most successful people have one thing in common: their dedication to hard work. Let me take you on a journey with an inspiring story that proves why hard work is the ultimate key to success. Many people believe that where they come from determines where they will go in life, but history has proven time and time again that this is not true. Success is not about being born rich or privileged. It is about how hard you work, how determined you are, and how much you are willing to push forward despite the odds. Success is about effort, not circumstances. Your family's financial status, your birthplace, or your early struggles do not decide your future. What matters is your effort. Many of the world's most successful people started from nothing, but they refused to let their circumstances limit their potential. Example: Oprah Winfrey was born into extreme poverty, faced abuse, and grew up in a broken home. Yet, through hard work and perseverance, she became one of the most influential and richest women in the world. Education and learning can break barriers. One of the biggest ways people escape their difficult backgrounds is through education and continuous self-improvement. Knowledge is power. It can open doors that were once closed. Example: Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, India's former president, was born into a poor fishing family. He could not afford many resources, but he had a thirst for knowledge. He studied hard, earned scholarships, and became one of the greatest scientists and leaders of his time. Mindset matters more than privilege. Many people who are born into wealth or privilege fail because they do not develop the right mindset. Meanwhile, those who work hard develop resilience, persistence, and problem-solving skills that help them succeed. Example: many children of billionaires inherit their parents' wealth but fail to maintain or grow it. On the other hand, self-made entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs, who was adopted and raised in a middle-class home, built something extraordinary because of his hard-working mindset. Failure is just a stepping stone. If you come from a tough background, you may face more obstacles, but that doesn't mean you can't overcome them. Failure is only a lesson, not a dead end. The key is to keep pushing forward. Example: Howard Schultz, the CEO of Starbucks, grew up in a poor neighborhood in Brooklyn. His family struggled financially, but he worked hard, put himself through college, and eventually built Starbucks into a global empire. You have the power to rewrite your story. Your background is just the first chapter of your life. It doesn't have to be the whole book. With determination and effort, you can rewrite your future. Example: Arnold Schwarzenegger was born in a poor Austrian village, yet through sheer hard work, he became a bodybuilding champion, a Hollywood superstar, and even the governor of California. Final thought: you might not be able to choose where you start in life, but you can definitely choose where you end up. Success is about effort, not excuses. No matter your background, you have the power to rise above and achieve greatness. All it takes is hard work, persistence, and the belief that your past does not define your future. Success requires sacrifice. Success is not handed to anyone. It is earned through dedication, hard work, and most importantly, sacrifice. Those who achieve greatness are the ones who are willing to give up short-term comfort for long-term success. Sacrifice is the price you must pay to achieve your dreams. Time is the biggest sacrifice. One of the first things successful people sacrifice is their time. While others are watching TV, partying, or sleeping in, successful individuals are working, learning, and improving themselves. Example: Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, works 0 hours a week. He sacrifices personal time, vacations, and leisure to build revolutionary company. His success didn't come from luck. It came from relentless effort. Lesson: if you want to succeed, you must be willing to invest your time into your goals, even if it means saying no to distractions. Comfort must be left behind. Success requires stepping out of your comfort zone. It's easy to stay where things feel safe, but growth happens when you challenge yourself. Example: Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, sacrificed hours every single day perfecting his skills. He pushed himself beyond exhaustion, even when others took breaks. Lesson: comfort is the enemy of progress. If you want to reach your goals, be prepared to work harder than those around you. Financial sacrifices lead to greater rewards. Many successful people have sacrificed financial security in the short term to build something bigger in the long run. Example, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak sold their personal belongings. Jobs sold his van, Wozniak sold his calculator to fund Apple in its early days. Their willingness to take risks and sacrifice their comforts led to the creation of a trillion-dollar company. Lesson: sometimes you must invest money in learning, starting a business, or developing a skill before seeing returns. Social life and leisure are often put on hold. Many people spend weekends partying, watching Netflix, or hanging out with friends, but successful individuals often sacrifice social time to focus on their goals. Example, Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players in history, spent years practicing while her peers enjoyed free time. Her commitment to training and discipline led her to win multiple Grand Slam titles. Lesson: to be exceptional, you must do what others are unwilling to do. That often means giving up leisure time to chase your dreams. Sleep and comfort may be reduced, but not neglected. Hard work sometimes means sacrificing extra sleep, especially in the beginning stages of your journey. Many successful people wake up early and work late to maximize their productivity. Example, former U.S. President Barack Obama used to wake up hours before his official workday to read, plan, and improve himself. Lesson: while sleep is essential, wasting time in bed when you could be working towards your goals can be a major obstacle to success. Giving up bad habits is essential. Success is not just about working harder, it's about working smarter. This means cutting out negative habits that slow you down, such as procrastination, laziness, or unhealthy routines. Example, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, was known for his intense focus and discipline. He removed unnecessary distractions from his life and focused entirely on building his business. Lesson: if you want to succeed, identify the habits that waste your time and replace them with productive ones. Final thought: sacrifice is the bridge between dreams and reality. If you want success, you must be willing to trade comfort for progress, leisure for learning, and excuses for action. Are you willing to make the sacrifices needed to achieve your dreams? If so, nothing can stop you. Education and learning matter. Education and learning are the foundations of success. They are not just about getting a degree or passing exams. They are about gaining knowledge, skills, and wisdom that help you grow and succeed in life. Whether you come from a rich or poor background, education and continuous learning can open doors that would otherwise remain closed. Education gives you opportunities. One of the biggest advantages of education is that it creates opportunities. It allows you to qualify for better jobs, start your own business, or develop specialized skills that set you apart from others. Example, Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google, grew up in a modest household in India. Through education and continuous learning, he studied at top universities and eventually became the leader of one of the world's biggest companies. Lesson: the more you learn, the more opportunities you create for yourself. Learning is a lifelong process. Many people think education ends after school or college, but learning never stops. The most successful people in the world continuously improve themselves by reading, researching, and acquiring new skills. Example, Warren Buffett, one of the richest investors in the world, reads 500 pages a day to keep learning. He believes that knowledge compounds, meaning the more you learn, the more valuable you become over time. Lesson: never stop learning. Even after formal education, keep gaining knowledge through books, online courses, mentors, and experiences. Knowledge is power. The more you learn, the more confident and capable you become. Knowledge allows you to make better decisions, solve complex problems, and stand out in a competitive world. Example, Dr. Ben Carson grew up in poverty and struggled in school, but once he developed a love for reading and education, he became one of the world's leading neurosurgeons, performing life-saving surgeries. Lesson: your mind is your greatest weapon. The more knowledge you acquire, the more powerful you become. Education helps you overcome obstacles. Life is full of challenges, and the best way to solve problems is through knowledge and learning. Education helps you think critically and find creative solutions to difficulties. Example, Nelson Mandela, who fought against apartheid in South Africa, said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Even during imprisonment, he kept learning and used his knowledge to fight for justice. Lesson: no matter what struggles you face, education gives you the tools to overcome them. Learning new skills can change your life. In today's world, success is not just about formal education, but also about skills. Learning new skills like coding, marketing, business management, or even public speaking can open doors you never imagined. Example, Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla and SpaceX, taught himself rocket science by reading books and learning from experts. Now, he runs one of the most advanced space exploration companies in the world. Lesson: if you want to succeed, don't just rely on school. Keep developing valuable skills that help you stand out. Education helps you earn more. Statistics show that people with higher education or specialized skills earn more money than those without. Investing in learning is one of the best ways to improve your financial future. Example: in most industries, employees with college degrees or professional certifications earn significantly more than those without. Skilled workers, such as software developers or engineers, make much higher salaries because they have invested in learning valuable skills. Lesson: if you want to increase your income, invest in education and skill development. It builds confidence and self-reliance. Education and learning give you confidence. When you know more, you feel more prepared to face challenges, make decisions, and take risks. Example: Malala Yousafzai, despite facing life-threatening dangers, fought for education rights because she knew that knowledge empowers people. Today, she is a global advocate for education. Lesson: education makes you independent and gives you the confidence to shape your future. Final thought: education and learning are the keys to success. Whether you are rich or poor, young or old, you can always improve your life through learning. It is the one thing that no one can take away from you. The more you learn, the more you earn, and the more you grow. Are you ready to invest in your education and learning? Because that is the first step toward greatness. Failure is not the end. Failure is often seen as something negative, but in reality, it is one of the most powerful teachers in life. Every successful person has faced failure at some point, but what separates winners from losers is how they respond to failure. The truth is, failure is not the end. It is just a step toward success. Here's why failure is important and how it can lead you to greatness. Failure is a lesson, not a loss. Every time you fail, you learn something valuable. It teaches you what doesn't work, where you need to improve, and how to do better next time. Instead of seeing failure as a stop sign, see it as a lesson. Example: Thomas Edison failed over 1,000,000 times while trying to invent the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000,000 ways that won't work." His persistence led to one of the greatest inventions in history. Lesson: every failure brings you one step closer to success. Learn from it, adjust, and try again. Failure builds strength and resilience. If success came easily, everyone would be successful. But true success requires resilience, and failure helps build that strength. Each time you fail and get back up, you become stronger, smarter, and more determined. Example: Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of quitting, he practiced every day, became an unstoppable force, and won 6 NBA championships. Lesson: the people who succeed are the ones who refuse to give up, no matter how many times they fail.
Failure is a stepping stone to innovation. Many groundbreaking discoveries and inventions were made because of failure. When people failed, they didn't give up. Instead, they changed their approach and created something better. Example: the famous company Apple was once on the verge of bankruptcy. Steve Jobs was even fired from his own company. But instead of giving up, he learned from his failures, returned stronger, and transformed Apple into one of the most successful companies in the world. Lesson: failure forces you to think differently, innovate, and come back stronger. Failure separates the weak from the strong. Many people quit when they face failure, but winners see failure as part of the journey and keep moving forward. Example: J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected 12 times by publishers. She was a single mother, struggling to survive, but she kept going, and today Harry Potter is one of the best-selling book series in history. Lesson: if you quit after failure, you'll never know how close you were to success. Keep pushing forward. Failure helps you grow and improve. Failure exposes weaknesses and areas that need improvement. Instead of fearing failure, use it as feedback to get better. Example: Elon Musk faced multiple failures with SpaceX. His first 3 rocket launches exploded, costing millions of dollars. Instead of giving up, he analyzed the mistakes, made improvements, and eventually launched a successful mission. Lesson: every failure gives you a chance to improve. If you learn from it, you will eventually succeed. Failure is temporary, quitting is permanent. The only real failure is when you stop trying. As long as you keep going, failure is never the end. It is just part of the journey. Example: Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking creativity. His first company failed, leaving him bankrupt, but he didn't stop. He kept working hard and eventually built Disney, one of the most powerful entertainment companies in the world. Lesson: failure is temporary, but giving up makes it permanent. Keep trying. Failure teaches you patience and persistence. Success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and patience. Failure teaches you to trust the process and stay persistent. For example, Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, was rejected 1,009 times before someone finally agreed to use his chicken recipe. He started KFC at the age of 65. Lesson: it's never too late to succeed. Stay patient and keep pushing forward. Final thought: failure is not the end, it is just a lesson, a test, and a stepping stone. Every failure brings you closer to success, but only if you refuse to give up. Don't fear failure, fear regret. Are you ready to turn failure into your greatest teacher? Because if you are, success is just around the corner. Success is not about what you do once in a while. It's about what you do every single day. Consistency is the secret ingredient that turns dreams into reality. No matter how talented or hardworking you are, if you are not consistent, you will struggle to achieve long-term success. Many people start strong but lose motivation over time. They work hard for a few days or weeks and then stop when things get difficult. But true success comes to those who show up day after day, week after week, year after year. Small daily actions lead to big results. Great achievements don't happen overnight. They happen because of small, consistent efforts over time. Example: if you exercise for one day, you won't see results, but if you work out consistently for months, you will transform your body. Example: if you read just 10 pages a day, you will have read 3,650 pages in a year. That's about 15 books. Lesson: success is the result of small daily habits repeated over time. Consistency builds momentum. When you do something consistently, it becomes easier over time. You build momentum and soon success becomes a habit. Example: a writer who writes 500 words every day will have a book written in a few months, but if they only write when they feel inspired, they might never finish. Lesson: the more consistent you are, the easier things become. Momentum will push you forward. Talent without consistency is useless. Many talented people fail because they lack consistency. Hard work and persistence always beat talent when talent doesn't show up consistently. Example: Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi are two of the greatest footballers in history, not just because of talent, but because of their consistent training and discipline for decades. Example: Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian, trained every single day for 5 years straight, even on Christmas and holidays. That level of consistency made him a champion. Lesson: talent can give you an advantage, but only consistency will make you great. Consistency builds discipline and focus. When you do something consistently, it becomes a habit. Over time, your discipline and focus improve, and success becomes a natural part of your life. Example: successful entrepreneurs like Jeff Bezos, Amazon, and Elon Musk, Tesla, and SpaceX work every single day toward their goals. They don't take shortcuts or wait for the right moment. Lesson: the more consistent you are, the more disciplined and focused you become. Consistency helps you overcome failure. Most people quit after failure, but those who are consistent keep pushing forward despite setbacks. Example: Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before successfully inventing the light bulb, but he kept working every day until he succeeded. Example: Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, was rejected from 30 jobs, including KFC, before building one of the biggest e-commerce companies in the world. Lesson: if you stay consistent, failure will never defeat you, it will only teach you. Consistency separates winners from losers. Everyone starts with excitement, but only a few stay committed for the long run. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is consistency. Example: many people start businesses, but only those who consistently work through challenges become successful entrepreneurs. Example: many people start diets, but only those who stick with them daily see real results. Lesson: anyone can start, but only the consistent finish strong. Consistency creates trust and reliability. If you want people to trust and respect you, you must be consistent in your actions. Whether in business, relationships, or personal goals, people rely on those who show up every time, without excuses. Example, if a business delivers high-quality service every time, customers trust them and keep coming back. Example, if an employee consistently works hard, they earn promotions and respect. Lesson, be the person others can count on. Success follows reliability. Success takes time. Be patient and stay consistent. One of the biggest reasons people fail is because they give up too soon. Success takes time, and consistency is the only way to get there. Example, a bamboo tree takes 5 years of watering and care before it starts growing, but once it starts, it grows 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Example, Amazon started in a garage, and it took years before it became a global success. Jeff Bezos stayed consistent and never stopped improving the business. Lesson, just because you don't see results immediately doesn't mean you're failing. Stay consistent and results will come. Final thought, success is not about being the best today, it's about being better than you were yesterday every single day. Consistency is the bridge between your dreams and your success. Keep going, keep improving, and never stop. Are you ready to be consistent in chasing your dreams? Because if you are, nothing can stop you. Self-discipline leads to greatness. Self-discipline is one of the most powerful traits of highly successful people. It is the ability to control your emotions, actions, and habits to stay focused on long-term goals. Without self-discipline, talent and intelligence mean nothing. It is not motivation but discipline that determines success. Many people start with enthusiasm but give up when things get hard. Self-discipline is what keeps you going even when you don't feel like it. It helps you wake up early, work hard, and stay committed to your dreams no matter how difficult the journey becomes. Let's explore why self-discipline is the key to achieving greatness. Self-discipline helps you stay focused on goals. Many people set big goals, but few achieve them because they lack the discipline to stay committed. It's easy to get distracted, procrastinate, or lose motivation, but self-discipline keeps you on track. Example, Elon Musk works 8,0100 hours a week to build Tesla and SpaceX. He doesn't let distractions or temporary failures stop him. Example, Serena Williams became one of the greatest tennis players through daily disciplined practice, even when she didn't feel like it. Lesson, discipline helps you stay focused on your goals, even when distractions try to pull you away. Success requires doing the hard things. Most people want success, but few are willing to do the hard work. Self-discipline forces you to do what needs to be done even when it's uncomfortable. Example, waking up early, exercising daily, managing your time wisely, and staying productive requires discipline. Example, successful students don't just study when they feel like it. They have the discipline to study every day, no matter what. Lesson, greatness comes from consistently doing the hard things that most people avoid. Discipline is more important than motivation. Motivation is temporary, it comes and goes. Discipline, on the other hand, is permanent. If you rely only on motivation, you'll give up when you don't feel inspired. But with self-discipline, you keep working even on the tough days. Example, Olympic athletes don't train only when they feel motivated. They train every day because of discipline. Example, writers don't finish books by waiting for inspiration. They write daily even when it's difficult. Lesson, if you rely only on motivation, you will fail. Discipline is what turns dreams into reality. Self-discipline builds strong habits. Your habits define your success. Self-discipline helps you build positive daily habits that lead to long-term success. Example, reading daily, exercising regularly, and practicing gratitude are habits that require self-discipline but lead to great results over time. Example, Steve Jobs was known for his daily disciplined routine, focusing on his work with extreme dedication, leading Apple to massive success. Lesson, what you do every day matters more than what you do once in a while. Discipline builds life-changing habits. Self-discipline helps you control your emotions. Successful people don't let emotions control them. They feel fear, laziness, and frustration like everyone else, but they control their reactions through self-discipline. Example, a disciplined entrepreneur doesn't panic when business is slow. Instead, they stay calm and take action. Example, A disciplined student doesn't let boredom stop them from studying, they push through and get the work done. Lesson: your emotions should not control your actions. Discipline helps you push forward despite feelings of doubt or fear. Self-discipline helps you overcome procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest reasons people fail. They wait for the perfect time or perfect mood to start. But the perfect time never comes. Self-discipline forces you to take action now, no matter how you feel. Example, instead of saying, "I'll start tomorrow," disciplined people start today. Example, a disciplined athlete doesn't skip training because they feel tired, they push through. Lesson: discipline kills procrastination. If you wait for the perfect moment, you'll never start. Discipline helps you stay consistent. Consistency is the secret to success, and discipline is what keeps you consistent. It helps you show up every single day, no matter what. Example, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson works out every morning at 4 a.m. no matter how busy he is. His discipline has made him one of the fittest and most successful people in Hollywood. Example, entrepreneurs who grow multi-million-dollar businesses do so by working consistently for years, not by giving up after a few failures. Lesson: if you want long-term success, you need long-term discipline. Self-discipline helps you make better decisions every day. You make choices that shape your future. Self-discipline helps you make the right choices even when temptations are high. Example, a disciplined person chooses healthy food over junk food, knowing it benefits them in the long run. Example, a disciplined student chooses to study instead of wasting time on social media. Lesson: your future is shaped by the choices you make today. Discipline helps you make the right ones. Discipline separates winners from losers. Many people dream of success, but only the disciplined actually achieve it. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not luck, it's discipline. Example, many people start businesses, but only disciplined entrepreneurs put in the consistent effort needed to make them succeed. Example, many people join the gym, but only those with discipline stick to their workouts and see results. Lesson: anyone can start, but only disciplined people finish. Self-discipline creates freedom. Most people think discipline is about restrictions, but true discipline gives you freedom. When you are disciplined, you control your time, your habits, and your future. Example, a disciplined person who works hard in their 20s enjoys financial freedom in their 40s. Example, a disciplined student who studies daily gets the career of their dreams. Lesson: discipline now equals freedom later. Final thought: self-discipline is the bridge between wanting success and actually achieving it. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. Are you ready to build self-discipline and unlock your true potential? Because if you are, nothing can stop you.